Sorry, I'm sick, guys. Hello? Hello? That's... Yes! I hope you guys are okay. I'm sick. We're gonna play some Overwatch. Maybe we're gonna change throughout the stream.
No, he got the ball. That's why you got karma. You caught his ball, so you have a cracked ball now.
Oh?
There's a karma.
No.
Then I'm original.
Really?
Okay.
Really? Reason for masturbating?
Enable auto. Alright. Okay. Yes.
On January 6, 2024, Chamblee police officers spotted a stolen Mustang while on patrol in Chamblee, Georgia. Officers attempted a traffic stop, but the driver had other plans.
Wanna go outside? Okay.
Maybe in Chile, guys.
Okay, you can go outside.
Radio, she's taking off.
There.
There's a female driving, male, backed up. We're going towards Quick Trip. Let it go, turn off lights. Stuck in traffic. It's turning. I'm just following it from afar. It just went into Dorville off Holiday.
Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
It's right here in the parking lot. 2988 radio. Show me your fucking hand.
Straight up, y'all.
Don't fucking reach. We got one in there, right? Hey, we got one in there. Don't get in, man. What the hell's your problem? Don't you see her with your hands up? Put your fucking hands up. Put your hands on the car right now.
Hey, you can holster yours. Go ahead and handcuff her.
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on.
What street is this?
What happened?
You live here?
I just,
Why you park here?
because I was pulling, like I didn't know what was going on. I was pulling over.
You know what's going on, but you took off on us.
I didn't know what was going on, so I don't know what's going on.
All right, vehicles come back stolen. Come on. You got it?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All I was doing was saying, stop.
You good. Go ahead and have a seat in the car.
Okay.
My son's in the car. He's autistic.
How old is the child?
8.
Hey, B. Be advised there's a juvenile in the vehicle.
And he's autistic, ma'am.
Go ahead, have a seat.
So why am I being
Have a seat.
handcuffed? I just want to know why I'm being handcuffed. That's all.
Are y'all with the vehicle?
10-4. We had him at gunpoint. Got two, I believe, females. Out of the vehicle, there's a child in the rear.
Stand by, en route.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is it in your purse, man?
Yeah, you could bring it. No?
Okay.
That's your child or her child? Mine. All right, hang tight. I gotta read you something real quick.
I don't know what.
Hold on.
I don't know what's going on. I told her, I said, why are you going? Why you keep going? Why you keep going? She was like, the police, they're behind us, they're behind us. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I have my son in the car. I'm just getting a ride. I don't know what's going on, man.
Hey, let me hang tight real quick.
Non-verbal.
We got you. Hang tight real quick. Hang tight real quick. Hang tight real quick. Hey, let me see. I'm around the car.
I haven't read him.
She already said she was driving. I know.
Yeah, I seen her. I'm driving.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could confirm as well.
Come back.
You know, we was from the rear, so I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
But she said for sure it was.
Oh boy.
I was gonna read her Miranda before we.
I'm pretty sick, to be honest.
Thank you. I don't know where my phone is right now because I got it on my phone. All right. You're not under arrest, but I still have to read this to you because you're in the back of my car, and you can come to the conclusion that you might be, okay? Okay. All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand your rights? Yes. Having those rights in mind, would you like to talk?
All right.
Yeah, it's needed.
It's just a yes or no.
Yes, I mean,
Okay. So why did, and I understand you're transgender, but why did she say she was running?
I don't know. That's why I say, stop. What's going on? What's going on? Stop.
Okay, you're
She
telling
was
her to
like,
stop and
And she didn't stop.
she just kept going.
Yeah.
Okay. And she didn't tell you no reason why she was running?
No, ma'am.
Do you have an idea of why you think she was running?
I have no clue.
How do you know her?
All right, let's play.
What's the
Blood
player's
cousin
phone
or
color?
fake cousin?
Blood cousin.
Who lives here?
I haven't a clue. I really don't.
Alright.
I promise you, man, I don't have a clue what's going on. All I know is she wanted me to ride with her, to come up here
Radio
to
will be
Georgia.
at
So I rode with
99.
her. And now all of a sudden, she just left the nail.
Can I change the obesity of it?
And I said, okay. And then next thing you know, it was like, she's like, oh, they trying to pull us over. I'm like, okay, for what? Go ahead, stop. And she just, and I'm like, what the what's going on? Stop, my son in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, hang tight, alright? Your ID in your purse too? It's cool, we grab it.
Hey, Christopher. Ronald. Is that your name? Ronald. You got a middle name?
Lee?
Lee? Your name is not Christopher?
No.
Sure.
Positive.
You don't have an ID?
No, I did.
Alright, I'm gonna warn you. You say your name is, say that again?
Ronald Lee.
And what's your date of birth?
I got all my
Okay.
debit cards.
So if I get a fingerprint machine and fingerprint you, you gonna come back with that name?
Yeah, Ronald Lee. I would have an alias, but it's not Christopher. It's Darnell Ravenel. That's when I went to prison about 10 years.
What state you got it out of?
Florida. My driver's license.
I don't know where to put this.
Miranda, correct? You understood your rights? Do you want to speak to me?
I mean, like I said, I didn't know what was going on. I don't know why.
I need yes or no first.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's just put it as a tablet.
Why did you run?
Like I said, I really wasn't running. I didn't even know that you guys.
Okay, let's just go.
Until then, I'm like, I'm scared. I'm nervous. The cops, the black people been getting shot. I didn't know y'all was gonna be black when y'all pulled me over. I didn't know
That's the worst thing you could say.
people. I pulled over. Like I said,
It already makes you guilty.
nobody. I didn't want to get into nothing with nobody. So I'm just like, let me just, you know what I mean? So I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't want to get shot. You see me? Have my hands up.
I don't want to get shot.
It's gonna be late. So like,
All right, who car is it?
it's a rental car. A friend of mine rented the car
What
from
friend?
me. His name's Marcus.
Oh, she snatched.
You know Marcus.
We was friends.
How are you friends?
I just,
Me and him friends because we
Yeah.
co-workers. How are you
yeah,
friends with him?
like I said, it's just me knowing him. I see him around
How did you first meet him?
at a party
A party?
in Atlanta,
What year?
about 22.
Y'all help him let the window down? He's trying to let the child see his mom. The baby is autistic.
Yeah, the baby's autistic. Like I said, she didn't know. I'm just, we were about to return the vehicle. I could show you.
All right, you met. Okay, you got number in your phone?
I can get it, yeah.
Okay, we could call. We'll confirm.
That what? Yeah, I can show you the text message. I'm literally returning the vehicle today at 6 p.m. Like, bring me my phone, I can show you. He asked me, did you return the car? I'm returning the vehicle right now. It's returning at 6. I got a reservation to go pick up another vehicle. I'm literally just moving here. Like, I'm literally just, like, returning the vehicle.
I'm going to grab your phone.
Okay.
You can't talk to.
Right.
I'll talk to. If they confirm that the vehicle is.
Vehicle?
Now, do you have a driver's license?
Yes, it's out of Florida.
Okay. We smell marijuana in the car. Is that the reason why you ran?
Like I said, I just was nervous.
Listen.
Yeah, it's
I was gonna say, don't cut me the bull. Give it to me raw. Okay. And what day did you pick up this car from?
About 2-3 weeks ago. Today was the day that they had to go back. Like I said, I came up here. He asked me, hey, did you return? I can show you the text message. Hey, did you return the vehicle? I said, no, I haven't returned it yet. He's like, you don't want to get in trouble? I'm like, okay, I'm going to return it today. At 6 o'clock, I just made a reservation to get another vehicle.
Okay. And if he's telling you he doesn't want to get in trouble because he...
I'm just gonna lower the volume of the game. I'm gonna try to focus more on the
Like I said, I didn't know that the
video.
was stolen. I was in contact with...
Who told you the vehicle was stolen?
The officer right there, he said that this vehicle has been reported stolen. And I said, what? I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Hang tight real quick, all right?
All right.
Oh, she gonna press him now. She gonna be like, why the fuck do you tell him?
Oh, it's out of Orlando. It's still out of Orlando.
Oh, don't.
You want me to close the door so the dog won't get out, or
So it's still not up in the
on the roof?
The rental car?
He's not even verbal. This shit is depressing.
Right? I'm gonna bring him a little closer so he can see you, okay? Hold on, man. Come this way. Come this way. Come on.
Dude, why is he grabbing like that? Come on.
AB, can you come let your back window down real quick? I don't want him to take off running.
Hey, look, man.
Go ahead, take it out.
Oh, they have a freaking Sombra, man. She going after.
What side is you on? Look at the other side with it. I like those.
The one in... Yeah.
That's the best thing he's gonna do. Because he was gonna keep y'all running out and chasing them up and down the street. The problem she can unloose these a little bit. They really tight. Like,
So she... I'm gonna loosen her cuff up this.
This one should go and call someone to pick her up.
what was the problem?
Ma'am, it was the vehicle's come back stolen, okay?
Yeah.
So I guess it was stolen, huh?
I believe it was a
I guess they didn't even know.
So, you're not driving, so Officer White is gonna let you loose. Go ahead and call someone to come pick you and your son up. All right, ma'am? I appreciate your cooperation.
Can you repeat what you said about picking the car up and all the details?
I'll show you right here.
Which is...
I can...
Oh shit.
No, that's her.
I guess she AFK.
Say, hey, did you take the car back? Hello, that's Marcus.
We need to get his number.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Scared the cat. Sorry.
We can smell.
Come on, man. I'm trying to watch.
we're not gonna charge you with that. You will be charged with the fleeing and the looting.
I can't even.
Try to block you in. I had my life.
I literally
took off.
Okay, well, you'll have to talk to the judge about that one. But it was very obvious that you knew. We're gonna debate whether or not it will be. We're gonna run our cameras back and we'll decide from there. Okay.
Oh, there you are.
It's a little bit of weakness.
She wasn't sleeping. I just couldn't find her.
We ain't gonna hit you with that.
That was a little stupid and risky.
And we'll discuss that when we come to that role. Do you have any questions for me?
Alright, what is the warrant for?
You scared my ass, dude.
Is that, do I got a bond on
I think it said
You
disorderly.
jumped on me.
like a citation?
Yeah,
Mario, bro.
he's going to go and call your cousin. He'll call and
Please don't bite my cables.
then okay. If they don't confirm your story, then know that they're going to be additional charges.
So much shit happening.
They're gonna charge me with stealing.
I'm dead.
Even stolen property. But I'll come back and talk to you. I promise you, the entire time you're going to be aware of what's going on.
Is he-
Swing your legs in.
I'm sorry.
Get him 1 second now. You gonna call? But
Oh, lucky.
She can go ahead and start.
yeah, you can. But, thank you. So you see,
Please don't bite my cables, man. Can you not? Get away.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
Hey, is this Marcus?
Who is this?
Hey, this is Officer White with.
No.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are
No.
you?
Ronald here with the Ford Mustang, and I am
Swear to God, bro, I'm gonna beat your ass.
just between you guys. So I'm just trying to get an idea of what's going on with the vehicle.
Got like 30 cables, man. Why the hell would you?
That the vehicle was going to be returned, and so yeah, like I didn't have it. I didn't have the vehicle. Ronald told me that Ronald was going to turn the car in, and that I had nothing to worry about.
When was the vehicle supposed to be turned in?
The vehicle was supposed to be turned in Monday.
On Monday, the 1st? January 1st?
Yeah, well, that's when I was told that it was extended until Monday.
And who'd you get that information from?
Ronald told me that.
So Ronald told you that the vehicle was extended until the 1st of January.
Yes, I just asked Ronald because I actually have been saying that I was going to file a police report if the vehicle hadn't been turned in because I didn't want, anything to be on my name.
When was the vehicle originally supposed to be returned?
So I believe it was the 23rd.
Have you heard anything from Enterprise in reference to the vehicle?
Yeah, so I got a message saying that it was overdue and that I needed to turn it in, and so I let Ronald know that, hey, like if you don't turn this in, I'll be filing a police report. And Ronald said that he had extended it, that everything will be okay.
Alright, that's great for me. That's what I needed to ascertain. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
Alright, so I spoke with Marcus. So apparently you did know that the vehicle was stolen, that the vehicle was not returned to Enterprise. Apparently you guys had multiple conversations in reference to the vehicle, supposed to be returned, supposed to be extended, things of that nature.
Right, the vehicle
So
was extended.
you will be also charged with the theft by receiving as well. So you'll be
Beg you, do not fucking take my.
as well.
Come on, dude.
you told
You're better than this.
he explained that he told you that the car was never returned.
Bro's gonna.
At that time,
Like, I literally put him on my lap so
Right, and
he understands, okay, this is not okay.
how did you extend it?
talking to the Enterprise people. I have the text messages.
Where's those messages
I
at?
can show it to you in my phone too. Like I never knew that the vehicle was stolen. I never stole a vehicle.
Alright, well,
I never since you golden.
you can show us that or whatever.
Like literally.
And we'll be fair, we not.
I will be watching the when it's break time.
If you really legitimately have those messages, we'll put it in the report. They spoke to Enterprise, but I'm confused how your name's not on the car. But again, that's not neither here nor there.
Text messages, like me and the guy texting. I did know that. That's why I said, even with the vehicle was.
Somebody's gonna get my ass. I swear to God.
Didn't return it yet because it's not 6 p.m. yet. I text the guy who's through Alamo, and he's texting and saying, "Oh, did you return the vehicle?"
And this is just a leech.
Returning the vehicle 4 months, and that's how we ended up extending it. Because I wasn't able to return it in time, and that's why I ended up extending it. That's the only way.
Go ahead and hop out for it. Like I said, we'll put all of that in there. Who did you speak with at Alamo?
I think his name was Michael. I can show you the text now.
Alright.
Just been texting the phone.
And we'll check. Let's just go ahead and, because either way, you still have the fleeing and looting. We'll check and see about.
Fucking God, dude.
I received the vehicle stolen. When did they report it stolen? Does it say that?
Hold on 1 second before you get in the car. We're gonna do one more final pat down, all right? Go ahead and have a seat for me.
She was charged with driving on a suspended license, fleeing, reckless conduct, and theft by receiving stolen property, and was transported to DeKalb County Jail.
Oh, he didn't even bother about healing me. He just straight up give her a fucking right click. What are you doing? Hey.
I'm a what?
I know you're a new cop.
Am I? What makes you think I'm a new
I
cop?
don't know. It seems like they training you. I know you're new training.
I am new to Chambly.
Okay. Just for your one good deed for the year. I don't want to get up on one.
Why are you looking at my fucking socks, bro? What's wrong with you?
See what's
You freaky.
Right.
Oh my god, she put the fucking meat on top of my fucking socks, you crazy. Dude, put it here. Oh shit. Oh, that looks scary. Yeah, it looks totaled.
What's that noise? For the maintenance that they did, and they even tell me that my tires were bad. But dude,
well, tell you the truth, your tire right here, it is bad. But the thing is, it's below this. That's when it's bad, really. You see that point?
Yeah.
Right there. Like below this, it's still cool. I mean, above this. As long as it's above this, if it's below this, that's when they tell you, you know? Because like I said, I've been driving this shit all the time, and the roads are getting worse, bro. Roads are getting worse, the signs are getting worse. Fucking potholes everywhere, you know? They just went through and then hit the back, and then you're okay. Hit again, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
So that first hit just hit this. At least you're okay. This is crazy.
It's all like muddy and shit from the rain, making it slipperier.
Welcome to Hydraulic Press channel.
Hi,
I'm Laura.
I'm Hanna.
And today's video is so dangerous that we need manual safety glasses, bit thicker, because today we are going to explode some plastics. But first I want to show you one thing.
Yeah, why is he echoing his head?
This is my 24/7 robot coin tossing stream. I think it's still going when the video comes out. And I have the plastics because I bought the plastic
Is that Cassidy?
for the coin tossing
I hear him.
experiment from Muovityöstä Kivelä. And while I was visiting, they gave this amazing box to me. Look at this.
Yeah, box of treasures.
Box of treasures. All kinds of leftover plastics, like end of the bars, that we can now test to find out the absolutely most exploded plastic ever. And current leader is acrylic. Check out this. This is going to be amazing. We can do pancake of death from acrylic plastic.
Acrylic pancake.
Acrylic pancake for the bin.
Yeah.
But let's start with other plastics. Okay, basic plastic will explode. Here it goes. And unfortunately, the recording on the main camera is not going to survive the upcoming events, so we have only the side camera for first brushes of the video.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Cold Fusion. In the middle of 2025, Porsche's CEO Oliver Blume wrote a message to his employees. Inside that message was a crucial line. Quote, no longer works in its current form. Hearing that from Porsche is unusual. This is a company built on control, precision, and a long history of financial stability. Their cars have carried confidence over the years. You can think of the 911 Carrera RS from the 70s, the futuristic 959, or the Porsche 911 Spyder that blended electric power with race engineering. These were the cars that defined ambition, and for decades the formula seemed to work. It was simple. Porsche built luxurious fast cars, and people bought them. And as such, the company became one of the most consistently profitable automakers in the world. And that's why the recent headlines feel so unexpected. The most shocking was Porsche's operating profit. It once comfortably sat in the billions, but it fell from 4.04 billion euros to roughly 40 million euros in the first 9 months of 2025. To put that in simple terms,
why?
S4S.
99% collapse. At the same time, demand in some of their most important markets has slowed, and the transition to electric vehicles has become far more expensive and complicated than expected. All of these pressures came together at the same time. Now, a brand known
I love how you completely ignored him.
On a crisis.
Not my problem.
In this episode,
I mean, I could kill him, but like, I probably shouldn't.
Exactly why the business model
not my business
for decades suddenly collapsed. This is the last Cold Fusion episode for the year, so let's get into it.
You are watching Cold Fusion TV.
Porsche, nothing even comes close.
For most of its life, Porsche has been a company you could
Kim
count
Checker Discord.
year after year.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Stayed solid. Great cars and financially steady.
Let me just finish this guy.
The rest of the industry was struggling. Dips, but they always bounced back quickly. Part of that stability came from the way Porsche built its cars and brand image. The early models set the tone. When the very first Porsche 356 appeared in 1948, it showed what the company cared about. A light, clean design and engineering that felt
Over
intentional.
the match fast.
That approach created something rare. Porsche became recognizable in a way that most brands never manage. The 911 made that clear. It's unmistakable.
Hopefully it's gonna be fast.
A low front, round headlights, and a curve that flowed effortlessly to the back. Even people who have never driven one knew the shape. Sports cars made Porsche desirable, but the SUVs made it familiar. The Cayenne in 2002 and later the Macan brought the brand into everyday life and turned into a commercial success. While those models shaped Porsche's presence on the road, racing shaped its identity. Over the decades, the company earned around 30,000 victories. Porsche's performance reputation felt earned rather than advertised. The experience of owning a Porsche helped too. Porsche dealerships often ranked near the top for customer satisfaction, with many buyers returning again and again. In the United States, the brand regularly appears among the highest for owner loyalty. Price played its own part in the brand's image. A new Porsche 911 starts around $110,000, and higher trims easily cross the $200,000 mark. But also, older 911s often hold value well above $100,000, depending on condition and rarity. Behind the scenes, Porsche kept tight control over its production. Vertical integration helped the company maintain consistency and keep the costs predictable, and that showed up in the numbers. Porsche earned an estimated 18,000
bro, come on, man. Why are you ignoring her?
Ferrari sat much higher.
Everyone's ignoring her.
6,000 euros of profit per car. But in the broader luxury market, Porsche still stood out. These pieces shaped a brand that felt both exclusive and familiar. If Porsche built a model this strong, how on earth did its operating profit collapse by 99% in 2025?
Profits at German carmaker Porsche plunged by nearly 96% in the first 9 months of this year. Porsche said the drop in profits was due to a change in strategy as the company shifted its focus back to combustion engines after weak demand for its electric vehicles.
Profits weren't the only thing slipping. Porsche's global revenue and deliveries were also moving downward in 2025. Sales fell by 6%, roughly equal to 1.7 billion euros in lost revenue, and around 13,000 fewer vehicles delivered across the year. So what's driving all of this? It's a mix of geopolitical pressure, an expensive technology shift, and a global economy that's becoming harder to navigate. One of the biggest challenges comes from China. The country has been one of Porsche's strongest markets for years, but in early 2025, something flipped. Deliveries in China dropped by 42% compared to the previous year. Some of this came...
Oh, that was beautiful.
But a lot of it came from competition. Chinese brands like Zeekr, NIO, and Xiaomi's SU7 began offering cars with advanced software, strong performance, and lower prices. You may
You're so cute.
Phone
Why are you so cute?
Put as competition to Porsche, but I implore you to watch MKBHD's review of the SU7 car.
It's sick. And then there's the active noise cancellation on top of that. So it just feels like a really serene, calm experience just because it's so well built.
It's not often you see a car with great software, great features, great build quality, great versatility, great range, and a great drive, and all stacked together. Like, that's pretty elite.
There is basically no question in my mind that if a car like this was available in the US for $42,000, that it would crush, of course. And we may never get a car like this available in the US for $42,000.
But Europe will, allegedly, in 2027. And I would say that the competition over there is at least in a little bit of trouble when that happens.
The world has changed, and China can make great cars now. Chinese buyers are starting to choose tech and value over heritage. They wanted intelligence inside their car as much as power under the hood. Suddenly, the German badge was no longer a deciding factor. At the same time, Porsche was dealing with its own electric transition, and it wasn't going so well. The company entered the EV space confidently with the Taycan. It had early momentum. And eventually. In 2024, global Taycan deliveries fell by 49%. The company once aimed for 80% EV sales by 2030, and that target has now been softened. CEO Oliver Bloom called the goal, quote, not realistic.
Oh my god, these tanks are dog shit, bro. It's not like I could have helped them anyway.
Niggles. But it's just that the EV luxury market had just moved an unpredictable...
Fucking like trapped themselves for no reason.
Down, then sideways.
And fuck this team, bro.
Never relaxed. Part of that pressure came from Porsche's own strategy. The company has been investing
hard ass tank, bro.
Production capability, reworking factories, and building out battery operations so it can offer a wide mix of models. Recently, company filings show that about 2.7 billion euros has gone into upgrades of new facilities alone. It's that kind of spending that makes sense long term, but in the short term, it's...
Bro, like losing a fucking match like this is so annoying.
There was the broader economic environment.
I don't deserve this fucking loss because of a dumbass fucking tank.
The latest trade measures pushed its costs into the hundreds of millions. A hit that landed right as the company was already spending heavily on new production. Altogether, Porsche expects to invest 3.1 billion euros in 2025. And even
so bullshit.
The company is only projecting a small positive revenue margin once the proposed 15% US import tariff is included. So when you look at everything together, the picture starts to make sense. Eventually, it all added up. The world around the company simply changed faster than the business model could keep up. Porsche now finds itself in an unusual place. The company needs healthy sales to fund its engineering ambitions. But the more it tries to scale, the more it risks losing the exclusivity people expect from the brand. That balance has always been delicate, and the shift to electric cars has made it even tighter. pricing is where the tension shows up first. In the West, high-performance electric cars...
That's just so fucking annoying.
Batteries, cooling systems...
Fuck this tank, bro, honestly.
Everything carries a premium. It's a balance of delivering quality for the right price. If Porsche prices its EVs too high, demand drops. If prices for them are too low, the margins disappear.
Just trolling for no fucking reason.
There was a time when adding more models would help solve problems like this. Porsche expanded into SUVs, and for a long stretch, the move paid off. But the SUV space is crowded now. Every luxury brand has one, to the chagrin of motoring enthusiasts.
And they say neither.
Porsche.
It's not like you deserve that shit anyway.
Every high-end automaker.
So stupid.
Same question. Ferrari, Bentley, Mercedes-AMG, BMW, all of them need huge research budgets to develop modern electric platforms. And all of them...
I don't even want to win.
Demand is heading.
This tank is dog shit, bro. He doesn't even deserve that one.
Catastrophic 99% collapse in profits is what the situation represents. It's a company known for its discipline. A company that built its reputation on engineering confidence and financial consistency. When Porsche says the ground under its business has shifted, it tells us something about the landscape itself. It suggests that heritage isn't enough anymore, brand power isn't guaranteed, and the next generation of luxury performance will be shaped by technology and investment levels that are difficult for even the strongest companies to manage, as well as a threat from the East.
From the East.
What does this all mean for Porsche's future? Opinions are split here. Some people see the brand drifting away from the conditions that made it successful. Others see a company preparing to reshape itself for a new era. There is a more cautious view that says that Porsche's challenges run deeper. Markets that once gave the company strength have cooled, and the emotional appeal that Porsche has built up over decades does not automatically transfer to electric performance. Under that view, the road back to the healthy business that they once enjoyed may be long. But there's an alternative, optimistic way to see this moment. Porsche has had a long history of adapting when circumstances demand it. The company has made bold moves before. Reinvention is something Porsche has done repeatedly, and this may be another one of those points in time. You can already see hints of where the company is aiming. The recent focus on hybrids suggests a more measured approach to electrification. Limited performance models.
Just finish this, bro. I don't want to watch this.
Scarcity can
so stupid.
And by tightening its volume expectations,
fuck this tank, honestly.
May be preparing to prioritize identity over scale. If this strategy holds, the next phase of Porsche will likely feel more curated. Fewer models chasing broad appeal, and more emphasis on the kinds of cars that remind people why the brand became iconic in the first place. In that sense, this moment becomes less of a decline and more of a recalibration. Though it raises a bigger question. What does a luxury performance brand look like in a world where the technology moves quickly and consumer priorities shift every year? Porsche is trying to answer that now, and the way it answers may influence how the rest of the segment evolves. Even if Porsche's decades-long financial blueprint can break under this intense pressure, what does it say about the future?
What are you, dude? I'm trying to fucking find him.
Desire itself. A little personal note. As a fresh 9-year-old, I remember playing Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed. At that time, I fell in love with the cars and the brand all the way back then, and they've kept making great cars ever since. So ultimately, I'd love to see Porsche do well. But what do you think? Should Porsche produce lower volume to protect its exclusivity? Or is it going to be a lost cause? Let me know in the comments section below. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the whole way through this episode. As I did mention...
Wait, that's him?
Video for 2025, so thanks for making it a great year. And
I did not expect that.
Next year, so stay tuned.
I thought it was like a white dude.
Thing, I actually have released some music on Spotify if you're into that.
No one cares, bro.
You'll be able to find it, but for
Joe thought it was like a white dude.
It seems like just about every electronic device these days uses a double battery. So the question is Energizer the best? What about Duracell? And finally, should you just buy a lithium battery? Well, let's find out. We'll see which battery produces the brightest and longest lasting light in a flashlight. Then we'll see which batteries can handle the cold the best. We'll see how the rechargeable batteries are holding up after 7 years of daily use. The first set of batteries we'll be testing are alkaline and the second set lithium. At a price of only $16 for 100 batteries or only 16 cents each is this Varta brand. They claim to have a shelf life of up to 10 years. And the Varta batteries are made in Indonesia. Sometimes battery weight is a good indicator of performance, and the Varta weighs 23.32 grams. The Varta is at 1.61 volts. A battery's internal resistance is the opposition to flow of current within the battery. We want this number to be as low as possible, and the Varta has an internal resistance of 78 milliohms. At a price of $12 for 40 batteries, or 30 cents each, is this Amazon Basics Industrial. Just like the Vartas, these are also alkaline batteries. They only claim to have a 5-year shelf life. The Amazon Basics Industrial is made in China, and it's 22.7 grams for the Amazon Basics Industrial. The Amazon Basics Industrial is at 1.6 volts and 102 milliohms of internal resistance, which is quite a bit. At a price of $8 for 24 batteries, or 33 cents each, is this Vonico brand. They claim to be ultra long lasting. We're going to test that. They also claim to be leak proof, and they're supposed to have a 10-year shelf life. And the Vonico batteries are made in Vietnam. The Vonico weighs 23.13 grams. The Vonico is about the same as the Amazon Basics Industrial at 1.6 volts and 98. Also at a price of $8 for 24 batteries, or 33 cents each, is this Thunderbolt Magnum, which is sold at Harbor Freight. And the Harbor Freight Thunderbolt Magnums are made in Vietnam. And it's 23.08 grams for the Thunderbolt Magnum. The Thunderbolt Magnum is about the same as the Varta at 1.6 volts and 83 milliohms of internal resistance. To test the batteries, I'll use this Opus BTC 3400, which will drain the batteries and will keep track of the total amount of energy that's been drained. Let's drain the batteries at a rate of 300 milliamps or 0.3 amps. It's been about 12 hours and the test is finished, and the Varta has a capacity of 2,053 milliamp hours. The Amazon Basics Industrial did even better at 2,130, Vonico did even better yet at 2,309, and Thunderbolt Magnum is now in first place at 2,368 milliamp hours. At a price of $7 for 20 batteries, or 35 cents each, is this EBL brand. They claim to have a 10-year shelf life, and EBL cells are made.
Yeah, I'm back. Jesus. I love this. Alright. Playing Minecraft today. I just ate. Yeah.
I want to see Dracula compilation. Like 22 minutes. I'm gonna listen to this.
I'm Dracula's daughter, Draculaura. Oh, don't be afraid. I'm a vegetarian. My boyfriend, Claude Wolf, is the opposite. But I guess werewolves just love to chew on bones. His sister, Claudine Wolf, and Frankie Stein are my two BFFs. Best freaky friends forever. My ghouls and I love to show our school spirit, shop till we drop, and generally hang out. You've got to be a ghoul on the go to keep up with my freaky fab friends.
We are monsters, we are proud. We are monsters, sing it loud. Don't stop rocking your right to pride. We are monsters, we are monsters, we are proud. We are monsters, we are loud. Rocking your right to pride. We are monsters.
2 minutes left. Fizz check. Never works. Sometimes being a vampire really sucks.
Draculaura, you're pretty pumped for somebody without a pulse. Spill to Cleo.
It's just that... Have you seen the new boy? He passes by my locker every day about now.
Oh, wow, really? Boring.
He is the hottest boy in school.
Well, everyone knows my boyfriend Deuce is the hottest guy at Monster High.
Okay, yeah, of course. Deuce is awesome. For you. But this guy... Oh, fighterable. Here he comes. Is my makeup all right?
You look fine. Like you need some help. Leave it to Cleo. I'm gonna make your first meeting really memorable. Knock 'em dead.
Thanks, Cleo. You're the best.
And don't you forget it.
Yeah, dude, see you on the other side.
Whoa!
You look horrible. I like that in a girl.
Thanks, Cleo.
I saw what you did. You are, like, so nice.
Ghoulia found this old book that tells about vampires, and guess what? Come on, I already know the facts of vampire life. It says that you can turn into a bat.
Hey, I've never seen you do that.
Well, it says that you'll be able to change when you're old enough. Oh, I'm old enough. I do it all the time. Show us! What? Now? Okay, but, I need some privacy. I'll be up in the belfry, you know, where the bats are. Smooches, I've never transformed in my life. Think like a bat. Think like a bat. I'm a bat. Now! No use. I'll never change. Draculaura? She did it!
Think about that teach episode. Gonna eat a pizza. I don't even have to watch the episode to know what's going on.
Hello there! Welcome to make your own Happy Chef Pizza! It's gonna make you very happy in the tummy. Before you make the pizza, make sure you have plenty of counter space. Good. Now open your Happy Chef Pizza kit. use the flour and the water to make the pizza dough. Next, to make your dough rise, open the yeast and add half of its contents to the dough. Make sure you don't use more than half. Time to turn the dough into pizza crust. For a perfect shape and thickness, carefully lift the dough with both hands and give it a good spin as you toss it in the air. Ah! Sauce is the heart and soul of your Happy Chef pizza. For a zesty homemade sauce, chop a clove of garlic and add an onion into a skillet. Now, get ready for one of the happiest dining experiences of your life. When things start to sizzle, add a tomato. The Happy Chef has provided you with one, but to be sure it's ripe, hold it up to eye level and a squeeze. Gently. A fresh, ripe tomato is firm and has a summer spring to it. When you're sure your tomato is ripe and fresh, crash it into your frying pan to capture its flavor. Putting a sauce on a pizza is an art form all its own. Some pizza chefs use a butternut. Others prefer the bottom of a soup ladle. As with any art, each artist must find what works the best. The trick is to spread it not too thin, but not too thick, and even all around. A time to top off your masterpiece with the toppings. Cheese, mushrooms, sausage. And whatever else you like. Now, put your pie in the oven, set your timer, and get ready to enjoy. The only way you're not a very happy chef right now is if you forgot to turn on the oven.
Lunchtime, Teddy. What can we make? Or I could just get a pizza. Yes, I think I will. Now then, okay. Hello?
Don Crustione.
100, 200,
One pepperoni pizza on its way.
300. Come on, come on. Thank you. Keep the change. Right. What? Look at... You want a bit, Teddy? No? Okay. I'm still hungry. I wonder if I could make my own pizza. No. Very nice. Oh. Achoo! Oh, I'm sorry, Teddy. Oh dear. A little sprinkling of that. A sprinkling of this. And it's you! Oh, yummy! That is brilliant! I'd pay good money for one of these. Hang on. There's an idea. Ta-da! Come on. Good. Oh. Pizza bean. Excellent pizzas. Pizza bean. They're really large. Pizza bean. They're really good. Oh. Pizza bean. Oh. Pizza bean. Yes, yes. Okay. Pizza bean. No, I've got it. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pizza bean. Thank you. Pizza bean. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes, yes. No, no, no. Carry on, carry on. Thank you. Look at that. Thank you very much. Right, yes, yes. Yes, no, that's a mushroom. Right, hold the anchovies. Yes, I will. Yes, that's fine. Bye. Oh! I wonder. Excellent. Pepperoni, please. Pepperoni, yes. Thank you. Bye. Delivery time!
Why are no orders?
Teddy, this is crazy. Hello, Pizza Bean.
I'd like to order pizza.
Could you hang on a minute, please? Thank you. Hello, Pizza Bean. Could I call you back? Thank you. Oh, honestly. You take it.
Hello? Hello?
Can't stop, Teddy. Sorry.
Why are no orders? I'm a losing a fortune. What's this?
Some new guy.
Maybe.
But that is it. No more. We're closed. Oh, I don't believe it. Okay. One last one. Pizza Bean. Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, I've got that. Thank you, bye. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Very nice. Pizza Bean. Ooh. Oh. What's going on?
Enter. Ah, Senor Bean.
Oh, good evening.
Do you know who I am?
Oh. No.
I am Don Crastione.
The pizza man. I've got a bone to pick with you. But it can wait.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us. I'm putting you out of business. Permanently. Boys? Come here, you! No escape.
No, please.
Come here, you!
Take that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good pizza.
Really?
Si, best I ever tasted.
Oh, thank God.
You must tell me your secret.
Oh, my secret? Well,
a pizza machine. Interesting. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. This for your machine. Has Monsieur decided yet?
I think I'll have a pizza, please.
is the piano episode. Right? Yeah. Oh, what the I'm not gonna play this.
Hey, you! That's my boy you got in your hand. Listen, pussycat. If I catch you bothering my boy again, I'll tear you apart. Now beat it. son. Ain't no cat gonna hurt you. No, sir. Where's my boy? If he's under that barrel, I'll skin you alive. Come on, lift it up. Speak to me, son. Say something. What's the idea of messing up my boy? Go clean him up. Now put him down. Listen, pussycat. He's clean now, and he better be clean when I get back. And if he ain't, I'll tear you limb from limb. Understand? Where's my boy? Minute, push some.
LA took over the 2000s.
At the turn of the millennium, Nelly became one of the biggest stars in music. He sold tens of millions of records, earned a diamond album, crossed over into pop and country, and dominated the charts like few artists ever have. But behind the success was a journey filled with rejection, personal tragedy, controversy, and career-defining moments that almost never happened. This is the story of Nelly.
I can't play this. This is gonna play copyrighted music. What about I'll just play this?
It's Saturday night in the Connecticut suburbs. Autumn is in the air. And this guy is bringing pizza to the door. Jeff Sokol is no pizza delivery man. Cops say he's here to meet a 13-year-old girl.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Sokol drove all the way from Boston to our Sting House in Fairfield, Connecticut. What he doesn't know is that we've placed more than a dozen hidden cameras all over the property. His date with a 13-year-old is going to be on national TV. On Sokol's LinkedIn page, he calls himself Master of Puppets, possibly a reference to a famous heavy metal song. He says he graduated from the University of Massachusetts Amherst with a degree in management. He worked in the insurance industry as an auditor, but he says he now drives for Lyft. the ride-sharing service. We're working with the cooperation of the Fairfield Police and the online watchdog group Tetrad Core. Tetrad posts pictures of actual 13-year-olds on social media. We're hiding their identities. It's not long before Sokol contacts our decoy, we'll call her Bailey, and the chat gets a little raunchy. Are you a virgin? LOL, yeah, that is personal. No, I was with my boyfriend once. I really want to be intimate with you. Do you have pretty feet? LOL, yeah, I don't have homeless feet. He then turns the conversation very personal, asking questions no adult should ever ask a 13-year-old. Do you trim your blank? LOL, yeah. Do you think blank size matters? Nope, X was decent. I'm not that big, but I know how to satisfy a girl. Sokol seems to be worried that Bailey might be an undercover cop, so he asks for a custom pic to prove she's real. Take a selfie holding up 4 fingers below your face, then I would know it's really you. My fear is that it's not you, that it's someone in law enforcement looking to nail someone. Bailey sends the pic, and Sokol sends a creepy reply. I like it. Your hands are cute. Sokol knows the girl is 13, and he says he knows what he's doing is illegal. As a 44-year-old guy, I shouldn't be talking to 13-year-old girls like this. You know, I could be put in jail if the police found out we were intimate. The only way police would know if we ever got intimate is if someone saw us together or you told the police. Not by me. Blank that. Well, tonight, intimacy is not on the menu. In fact, dinner is delayed. Sokol is late because he says his pipes sprung a leak.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
He thinks he's calling Bailey to tell her he's late, but he's actually speaking to Lori from Tetrad in our virtual control room.
Did your plumber get there yet?
Is not. It's late.
Finally, his plumbing repaired, Sokol heads down I-95 for Connecticut. He picks up a pizza and asks Bailey about what to wash it down with. You got booze? My mom has some vodka, but no rum. Sokol arrives at the house. Our on-site decoy, a 19-year-old theater student, lets him in the door.
Sorry about that. Come on in.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Did you find the house okay?
No, because it's really dark out.
Oh. That's a long drive.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Oh, you gonna give me a hug?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, Ed.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll settle into it.
Okay.
So, what kind of pizza you got? Just there's plates right behind.
So like the small pizza is like almost as big as the big one. So I didn't know that. Like you said small, I thought it'd be like just a really small one.
Yeah.
I said big one. So it's
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am. I'm fine.
I've just never done this before.
I know.
Have you?
No, not really. I mean,
Are you telling me the truth?
I've met girls online, but I don't like come like this far to like meet someone. I don't know why
It's kind of crazy, huh?
It is crazy. Yeah. Why did you let me come?
I don't know.
If you're so nervous.
It seems like a good idea, and you seem nice.
Why do you think I came?
I think I know.
It's not the only reason. It's not the reason.
What's the reason?
I'm not just, been talking to you for a while, and you seem like really cool to hang out with, and someone that I'd like to meet, and I wanted to check out the situation,
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
So, let's deal with this whole contract thing, because I'm just going to be thinking about it the whole time until we get that out of the way.
Let's meet and we can talk about it.
Jeff Sokol thinks he's going to scarf down some pepperoni pizza with a 13-year-old girl he just met online. But tonight, He apparently has a different kind of topping in mind.
I mean, you look great.
Thanks.
You just look different than what than like in the pictures. I don't know, maybe I don't know. I expected you to have dark hair. Did you?
My hair it lightens up in the summer.
And no, I'm not saying. I mean, I think you look
You don't
great.
like it?
I think you look great. I'm just saying, like you look different, than I thought.
Yeah.
But no, nothing wrong with
Well, you
that.
never can tell with online things, you know?
In a text that will turn your stomach, Sokol talks about a marriage contract and even suggests they elope. The only thing that can prevent me from getting arrested is if we got married, LOL. If you were married to me right now, then I wouldn't be breaking the law.
What's that?
I have no idea. Do you want me to check?
Somebody here.
No.
What kind of pizza we have tonight? Who's this? I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you?
Who are you?
You tell me first. You're Jeff, right?
Yeah.
And what are you doing here tonight, Jeff?
Hanging out.
Hanging out with whom?
With her.
Who's her?
I want to know who you are.
I want to know a little bit more about you first.
Can I eat first?
Sure, go ahead.
He's so relaxed and convinced of his innocence, he eats a slice of pizza.
Tell me who you are, because, you know, I didn't know there would be other people here.
Well, what did you expect to happen here tonight, Jeff?
Didn't have any expectation.
No expectations whatsoever?
No.
So you drove 2.5 hours?
Sure did.
From Boston?
Who are you?
To come here.
Are you her dad?
To meet a young girl.
Are you her dad?
I will get to that in a minute. Go ahead, have a bite.
Sokol probably should have brought napkins.
I haven't done anything wrong. Coming to meet somebody? What's wrong? What is that against the law?
Coming to meet a young girl?
Yeah, is that against the law?
It is after this chat.
How?
Did you bring some kind of a contract with you? Some sort of marriage contract?
Okay.
Let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza. I should come see you on Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it. I would, but only if you want me to. You say, I can't go to jail. My life would be ruined.
Right.
Could be locked up for 20 years.
Yep.
And then you say, do you trim your blank?
Okay.
Now you know that this girl is 13, right?
Wasn't sure.
She's told you. How old are you? You might as well just tell me, because I can find out like that.
Who are you? Can you tell me who you are first?
I will tell you that in a minute.
Because, you know, now you're making me nervous and...
You're 44 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? As a 44-year-old guy, I shouldn't be talking to 13-year-old girls like this. Yet I want to. What am I supposed to make of that? Sorry, I am paranoid. For meeting me? No, potentially having sex. But that is where the breaking the law comes from.
Right.
Punishable up to 20 years. Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
Well, they plan on having sex.
Do you have them in your car?
No,
I'm gonna find out, so you might as well tell me now.
I don't. Go ahead, check the car.
You will never tell anyone about us having sex. Are you sure? Okay, I could be there Saturday afternoon. Explain. Explain it to me.
Just wanted to come hang out. And...
It looks like here you wanted to come here and have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Okay, is that against the law to
have sex with a 13-year-old girl when you're 44? Yes,
No,
it's against the law.
To meet a girl. That's all I've done.
You see how this looks.
Okay, but do you also see that I was pretty apprehensive about the whole sex thing?
Well, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't anybody be if they're
Right.
going to try to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
To be honest with you, you're not going to believe me, but
I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're like, law enforcement. But
you think I'm law enforcement?
Well, I mean, that's what it sounds like. I was thinking about this on the way down. Never done it.
You've never done it. So tonight you just decided, okay, I'm going to drive 2.5 hours.
Oh yeah,
down I-95 from Boston.
Yeah, been talking to her
to this
for a little
house.
while, and she seemed cool to hang out with. I mean, what the?
You can't find any
I had nothing else
older
going on.
girls?
I can, but I had nothing else going on.
So you decided you just come out and hang out with a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah, you can clearly see that I'm very apprehensive about the whole
Let's say we meet and really like each other and want to continue seeing each other. How would we do this? Like I said, as long as you're under 16, age of consent, parenthetically, nobody can know about it. I just can't take that chance. What it sounds like here is you're grooming her, testing her to make sure it would be okay if you had sex with her, so no one would find out.
To be honest with you, like I said, when I was on the way down,
right,
I was thinking about the whole thing, and even before I left,
right,
I was thinking I'm not going to have sex with her unless it's legal.
So you talk about a plan to make it legal, to marry her, right?
Yeah, not in 2 seconds. I mean, like.
So if you liked her, like next week or the week after, you'd marry a 13-year-old girl?
Not next week. No.
So after just a few days worth of chatting, you decide you love her?
No.
You want to have sex with her?
I don't know.
You want to marry her? What do you mean you don't know? She's 13.
I don't know. I was just throwing things out, like, just in case, or maybe I did like her. Maybe it was,
So then you'd marry a 13-year-old girl because she's really cool and you could have sex.
After a while, if it worked out, yeah.
After a while?
Yeah.
Well, like 3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Maybe.
Maybe. So you're cool with all this? You just think this is just fine? Marching here to this home.
I know what you're.
Well, what
getting at.
What else am I supposed to think, Jeff?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person? I mean, do I seem like it to you?
This chat seems like it. It seems like someone who at 44 years old.
Chat is chat.
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up. At a home where you knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone. After a sexually charged conversation online. You come in, oh, I want to hug you.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Oh, you gonna give me a hug?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
The little girl's nervous. You do it with everybody.
Yeah.
You do that every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
I do it when I meet somebody for the first time. I hug them.
But this somebody is not an adult, Jeff. She's 13.
Can you please tell me who you are?
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Okay.
I'm
So am I. But you're not answering all my questions.
I will. Can you just tell me who you are?
I'm Chris Hansen. And this is an investigation. So if there's anything else you want people to know, anything you want to say, now would be a good time to say it.
I can't believe this happened.
Well, Jeff, believe it. What cops say 44-year-old Jeff Sokol did will disgust every parent in America. In text, he freely talks about marrying a 13-year-old girl. You're almost 14, expletive. You're an adult. As long as you are under 16, age of consent, nobody can know about us. But he's not so forthcoming during my confrontation.
Did you bring any sort of...
Cookie for something. Oh, fuck.
From voice actors saying the N-word,
What's up, nigga?
to videos that got the channel demonetized.
And these are my videos that are officially just...
These are 10 of the most racist videos SML has ever made. Starting with Poor Cody, which is a wild and just borderline straight up racist video. The video starts in Cody's house with Judith and Tyrone's bills being due. But Judith has already slept with every guy in town, so slinging leg unfortunately isn't an option. This leads Tyrone to the genius idea to make his own version of the Scrub Daddy. And things are about to go very wrong.
So you telling me they made a scrub cracker, a scrub Mexican, and a scrub Asian, but not a black one?
I don't think so.
Wow, we getting more racist and more racist by the day. Who lives in segregation under the sea is Scrub Daddy!
So he goes to Steve and gets his patent approved for his product. And this is where we see his genius invention, the Scrub. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy. After 2 minutes of Tyrone gaslighting Steve into saying the N-word, he finally gets the approval for his scrub friend. But back at the SML house, Junior, Joseph, and Cody turn on the TV to see Tyrone's abomination of a product.
Meet Scrub. He's the perfect YN for all of your scrubbing needs. Trying to get that stubborn stain off your plate? Scrub. Old dry food on your spoon? No way. Scrub. Now introducing Scrub Brother. Apparently, you can't say the N-word on televised broadcasts.
So yeah, he changes the name to Scrub Brother, which makes it way easier to say for a lot of people, but this still isn't gonna help him from getting sued by Scrub Daddy.
And you mad, you quivering in your shoes. I bet you racist as hell. You voted for Mitt Romney. Anything to keep a black man down. Obama is the best president!
Okay, I'm just here to file a lawsuit against you.
Oh, you suing me? I know damn well you're not gonna sue me. Why? You don't own me. You don't own this product. Is that what you're trying to tell me? You own this? You own brothers? You own all black people? You own us as slaves?
So yeah, he gets sued, predictably, but Tyrone ended up countersuing him in court for being racist, and he got $40,000, so I guess he ended up winning in the end. That's about it. Tyrone in this video was completely unhinged, but honestly, I thought it was hilarious. SML is the only channel who can get away with this kind of humor, but speaking of racist, oh boy, we have to talk about Orange is the New Black. This video starts with Cody bringing in his coffin that his parents bought him. Presumably, they think he's gonna die soon. Better to be prepared, I guess? This video is already off to a weird start, but after this, the news comes on. And this is where the video really starts taking a racist turn.
Yo, okay? Scientists are saying that gingers are reportedly black people. So you know what that means? I can say the N-word. Peace out, niggas.
And because Junior is also a ginger, this makes him, for some reason, think that he's black too. Yeah, I don't know what the logic is behind this video.
It all makes sense. I've been black this whole time. I've seen all the signs. I knew I was different. I listen to rap music all the time and I say the N-word when no one's looking.
But instead of just being an idiot, thinking he's black and moving on with his life, he decides he has to prove he's black. I'm sure you see the problem here. So he ends up asking Chef Pee Pee how he can be more black. and Chef Pee-Pee suggests that he should join a gang. This already hints at just how racist things are gonna get, but unfortunately, it gets even worse than this. So he ends up going up to the Bloods, who instantly pull out tons of guns on him and question what he's doing on their streets.
Well, what the hell are you doing on my block? White boy, I'm blacker than you guys. You is dumb ass think he's blacker than us. All right, is there any last words before I make crackers all over this street?
Hey, do it, pork chop. Waste his ass.
Do it, pork chop. Yeah, do it, pork chop. You p***. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna say that shit.
But soon after, the Bloods realize that Junior might actually be tougher than he seems, so they decide to put him through multiple gang initiation tests. The first one being completely curb stomping him, but after doing that for 2 whole minutes, Junior passes this test, so they give him one final test to become a part of the Bloods. He is tasked with having to kill a pig, aka a cop, so they give him a Glock and send him out on his way. But this isn't without the threat that if he chickens out and doesn't kill a cop, they will find Junior and kill his entire family. So he goes back home, realizing the mistake he's made by affiliating with the Bloods. And this is where Junior starts to regret pretending to be black.
So I decide I don't want to be black anymore. I don't know how you do it, Joseph.
I don't do the shit you're doing.
So because Junior has no idea what to do, he decides the best course of action is calling the cops and asking for advice, which is probably the dumbest thing you can do in this situation. But to be fair, Junior probably got a concussion from getting curb stomped earlier, so I cut him some slack here to be fair. Brooklyn guy comes and Junior explains that he has to kill a cop, and Junior says that it would just be really convenient to kill Brooklyn guy right here. And Brooklyn guy, not wanting to die, suggests that he can have his family.
Imagine being such a moron that you made your entire career about lying about surviving one of Jigsaw's traps. That's how this fraudster, Bobby here, decided to make a quick buck, but he should have been careful for what he wished for, because now he's going to have to pay the price by completing a deadly series of challenges for real. And these traps are some of the most downright brutal monstrosities that we've ever seen in the history of the series. We're here to break down the mistakes made, what you should do, and how to beat every death trap in Saw 7. This clout-chasing writer is about to learn one hell of a lesson. Everything begins with a one-footed man dragging himself along the floor of some dingy basement. As he comes around the corner, he's revealed to be none other than our old pal, Dr. Gordon. And he's losing a lot of blood, but thinking quickly, he manages to cauterize the stump on a hot metal pipe, living to fight another day. Before we find out what happens to him, first we have to stop at the middle of a park on a beautiful sunny day. In the middle of a big glass display, these two guys, Brad and Ryan, wake up on opposite sides of a terrifying contraption. Their hands are chained in place, and in front of them are two massive circular saw blades. But they won't be playing this game alone. Suspended in the air above them is this woman Dina, who turns out to be both of their girlfriends? And that's when Billy the Puppet comes in on his tricycle like the host of a bad dating show. As the two men shout for help, he explains that they're going to be given a choice. Once the timer starts, they'll have only 1 minute to either push the saws into each other, or sacrifice their so-called girlfriend, who was really just using them both. With 60 seconds left on the clock, Dina here starts egging them both on to kill each other. And it almost works, as Brad takes a nasty wound to the chest. But that's only until the bros eventually realize what she's doing and decide that they're both ready to be single. Releasing their grips, they bring the saw back to the middle just as the girl gets lowered down. And she's brutally sliced in half a few inches at a time in front of an entire crowd of horrified civilians. Okay, I've heard of a messy breakup, but that was just uncalled for. Now, just like any Jigsaw trap, the key to survival here is looking past the terrifying machinery and understanding the true threat. And this one actually has an easy solution, at least for the two guys anyway. Their situation reminds me of an ethical dilemma called the trolley problem, which, if you aren't familiar with, says that a speeding train is headed towards 5 people tied to the tracks.
You know the one. You're standing next to a lever that could send the train down another set of tracks where only one person is tied up, but should you? Pulling the lever means saving 5 people, but you're actively causing the other person's death. For the guys, they can either push the saw and cause the death of someone else, or do nothing and leave the blood on Jigsaw's hands. When you look at it from that perspective, I'd say that they made the best choice. But there is a secret third option, and that's trying to cheat the game and save all 3 of them. For that, let's start inside the trap and work our way out. Dinah here can't do anything, but from a certain angle, it looks like it might be possible for one of the guys to maneuver their body in just the right way, and use the saw to cut the chain that's attached to their hips. Then they can step out of the way of the saw, allowing them to push it all the way over to one side without killing anyone. Their only other hope is if the bystanders figure out a way to set them free. And when this lady is the only one making an attempt, you might as well just start planning your funeral. If they're lucky, those windows are made of tempered glass like you'd find on common storefronts. It is stronger than regular glass, but can still be shattered with a force of about 100 megapascals. All you need is something to break it with, and this park is filled with skateboards, rocks, and construction tools that are perfect for the job. But knowing Jigsaw, we can't rule out that he's that unsettling feeling that something just isn't right. If you've been seriously injured in an accident, that feeling of unease might be more than just a ghost in the machine. Insurance companies often try to spook you into accepting lowball offers. They might make the claims process seem complicated and mysterious, hoping that you'll give up. But you don't have to navigate this legal labyrinth alone. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm, with a team of experts who can fight for the compensation you deserve if you become their client. They have a proven track record of success, achieving significant verdicts for victims of accidents. $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer. $26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times the highest insurance offer. And the best part, the fee is absolutely free unless you win. Don't let the insurance companies bully you into accepting less than you deserve. Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the justice you deserve if you become their client. Fighting big companies takes a big law firm. As America's largest injury law firm, they're ready to take on insurance companies of every size. If you are in an accident or are injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. Don't overthink it. Take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get the compensation you deserve if you become their client. Morgan & Morgan has modernized the injury law process, so if you want to work with them, you can submit a claim and communicate with your legal team all from your smartphone. You can check out forthepeople.com/beat or scan the QR code on your screen to learn more. Remember, you're not alone in this. If you ever get seriously injured, your case could be worth millions, and you're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. It's so easy. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at forthepeople.com. And now, back to the show. Now it's time to catch up with 2 more of our old friends, Jigsaw's ex-wife Jill and her arch-nemesis, Detective Hoffman. After witnessing Hoffman survive the reverse bear trap at the end of their last encounter, she managed to hide while he escaped and stitched himself up in an abandoned building. But she knows that it's only a matter of time before he comes back for revenge. Fearing his eventual return, she goes down to the police department and meets with sunflower seed enthusiast Officer Matt Gibson from Internal Affairs. She's ready to spill the beans on Hoffman's connection with the Jigsaw killings, giving them all the details that they'll need to crack the case. But before she tells them anything else, she wants their full protection. And believe me, she's gonna need it. First though, Hoffman has some unfinished business with somebody else, and after disposing of some evidence, he sets his sights on Bobby Dagan, a motivational author who's hiding a dark secret. During an appearance on a talk show, Bobby tells his story about surviving one of Jigsaw's traps by pulling himself up to a platform using chains that were hooked into his chest. In the end, he says that the experience gave him a whole new perspective on life. and makes sure to plug his book, Survive, now on sale at a store near you. But his team of publicists gets annoyed when he doesn't end the interview by smooching his wife like they planned. Meanwhile, at the police station, Jill walks outside only to find her path blocked by an all too familiar tricycle. And before she can even react, someone pokes her in the neck with a dose of the sleepy juice. When she finally wakes up, she finds herself chained at the end of a long set of tracks, where Hoffman is just firing up some kind of BattleBot bobsled of death, saying that his only regret is not being able to kill her twice. He Beyblade lets it rip and sends that thing hurtling down the tracks straight towards her, where it absolutely obliterates the helpless Jill by tearing her body into pieces with a metal spike. But lucky for her, she wakes up in a bed moments later, realizing that it was all just a dream. But if you think that was cheap, then don't worry, because this next trap is 100% real, and it might just be the most insane one yet. Waking up in an abandoned garage, we find this dude Evan here, who you might recognize as the lead singer of Optimus Prime's favorite band. Speaking of Autobots, his entire back is glued to the driver's seat of a junked out muscle car, and that's when Jigsaw's instructions start to play. A message recorded on an old cassette tape tells him that he and 3 of his racist friends are about to be punished for their crimes, and only he has the power to save their lives. He'll have 30 seconds to pull himself free and grab the lever. Otherwise, the supports underneath the car will give out, setting off a gruesome chain of events that leads with them all dead. Desperate, he starts struggling as hard as he can as the timer begins counting down, tearing himself free one disgusting chunk of flesh at a time. But it's no use, and just when he's about to reach the lever, the timer hits 0. All of a sudden, the jack stands drop out as the spinning tires crush his girlfriend's skull, peeling out across her body as the car gains traction and speeds across the garage. In the process, this dude's arm and chin are pulled right off of his fucking body, and Evan plows straight through the garage door, pancaking his third friend before crashing full speed into another parked car, and finally killing Evan as he goes sailing straight through the windshield. Okay, wow. Holy shit, right? I think the only thing that me and this guy have in common is that both of our jaws are on the floor. Knowing it was Hoffman who set this trap up means that it was most likely never meant to be beaten. But with that being said, there were a few opportunities that Evan missed here that possibly could have saved their lives. To start off with the obvious, he wasted a lot of time after waking up before he even started trying to get free. Once the countdown started, he only had 30 seconds to finish the challenge, but a full minute and a half went by before that, where he could have been working on his escape, giving him 4 times as much time to figure it out. Another thing he failed to notice was that the keys were still in the ignition. To be fair, we know Jigsaw would have never missed something like that, but remember, it was Hoffman who built the trap. Maybe he was in a hurry and made a critical mistake, so as silly as it would be if it worked, the first thing that I would do is try to just take the keys out. His friends were all restrained in a way that made it impossible for them to go anywhere, so their only chance was for Evan to reach the lever. The problem is that beating the trap according to the rules was basically impossible. Evan here was attached to the seat by the back of both of his arms down to his elbows, and his entire back from his shoulders to his hip. The area that he had to pull off was equal to roughly 30% of all the skin on his entire body, and since your skin is actually your body's largest organ, it's full of millions of nerve endings that would cause him excruciating pain if he tried to pull free. Makes sense, right? The only way that he could possibly have done it was by grabbing the steering wheel with both hands and using all of his strength to pull himself free in one motion, like tearing off the world's most painful band-aid. But even then, the massive blood loss would cause him to die in a matter of minutes without medical attention. Now, if Evan had used his time better after first waking up, there is one other strategy that he could have tried. What he should have done was use his fist to break off a piece of the glass and then use the glass to cut the seatbelt into a long strip. Using the seatbelt, he could form a loop and throw it around the lever. using it to pull the handle before time ran out. As part of his PR scheme, Bobby attends a support group with a bunch of other Jigsaw survivors, where one woman tells a story about how she was forced to knock her abusive husband into a pit of upside-down lawnmowers, spraying his blood all over a bunch of cute little garden gnomes. For her, Kramer's radical self-help program turned out to be a success, leaving her with a newfound reappreciation for life. But another survivor, Simone, sees things a bit differently. She cut off her own arm to defeat her opponent, Eddie, during a trap back in Saw 6. Simone here isn't too happy about the most traumatic experience of their lives being used to sell a book. But sell it he does, as old Bobby Boy gets up and gives yet another inspirational speech about overcoming 4 years, this time flashing his muscles and smooching his wife. Well, someone likes it so much that they decide to give him a standing ovation, and it turns out to be none other than our pal Doc Gordon, who extends an extremely ironic-sounding thank you before making his way out of the room. Confused, his best friend and manager Kale asks him about the guy after the meeting, but Bobby reassures him that the doctor is harmless. In fact, he's so confident that he decides to just walk to his car all alone, and that, my friends, was his biggest mistake. As he reaches the car, he's surprised to notice that his wife seems to be missing when all of a sudden a pig-masked attacker grabs him from behind and knocks the man unconscious. Back at the precinct, Gibson gets a call from his partner, Rogers, about the new trap that they just found at the garage, and quickly rushes over there to check it out. It's not his first time dealing with a Jigsaw case, but something about this one feels different, and while he's trying to figure out what it is, his partner finds something even more concerning in the bathroom. Lying there on the floor is Hoffman's reverse bear trap, and there's a message written on the mirror that reads, "Gibson, see for yourself." As for Bobby, he eventually wakes up and finds himself trapped in a big cylindrical cage, with the title of his book, Survive, spelled out on the bottom. He immediately starts trying to kick himself free, but that's when a TV in the corner of the room starts playing his message, and it turns out that he's been a giant fraud this whole time. On the tape, Jigsaw calls him out for lying about escaping his trap. But tonight, it's finally time for his dreams to come true. Cutting to security footage, the man sees that his wife Joyce has also been taken prisoner, and he only has 1 hour to save her life while completing a series of brutal challenges along the way. With that, the lights come on as Bobby is suddenly hoisted into the air, dangling him above a floor covered with sharp metal spikes. Reaching above his head, he grabs onto a mystery handle and gives it a good pull, only for the floor of the cage to drop right out and leave him hanging on by the tips of his fingers. One wrong move and he'll be Swiss cheese, but readjusting his grip, he holds on and starts swinging the entire cage back and forth until he's built up enough momentum to clear the spikes, launching himself through the air and landing safely on the concrete floor. Okay, let's get this one thing out of the way first. This dude totally deserves to be here. He might have survived the first challenge, but Bobby, my man, you sir have seriously f***ed up. To go around claiming to be a survivor when the guy was still alive? And write a book about the whole fake experience, basically making a mockery of his entire message, all just to turn a profit? And because of that, I don't feel bad for you here at all. Good luck making it out alive, because Bobby, you f***ed up. Now with that being said, he might be full of shit, but Bobby actually came in clutch here. I'm just as surprised as you are. The one mistake that he did make was pulling the handle before he was ready. If there's one thing that we know by now, it's that when it comes to Jigsaw traps, you always want to take a look around and observe things as much as possible before starting the challenge if you can. It's a good thing he's been practicing his kung fu grip, otherwise he would have been turned into a shish kebab. After the floor of his cage fell out, he was left dangling from the ceiling at the end of the roughly 16-foot-long chain, turning him into sort of a human pendulum. In a pendulum, the weight, which is literally called the bob, is suspended from a point called the pivot. While still hanging, Bobby was being pulled directly downwards toward the floor by the force of gravity. As he started swinging, he added kinetic energy moving from side to side, gradually increasing the amplitude or distance of his swing. Using this method, a man of Bobby's size could launch himself as far as 14 feet, giving him more than enough clearance to get over the spikes. So, once he built up enough momentum, he released the cage at the peak of his swing. allowing him to jump to safety. The bad news is that this was just the first challenge, and he still has a long way to go before he's free. While he's lying there on the floor, Bobby takes a moment to reflect on how he ended up in this troubling situation. The truth is that while he and Kale were munching peanuts at the local dive bar, they saw a TV interview of one of Jigsaw's real victims and said to themselves, you know what, this looks like a great opportunity to make a few bucks. And after a trip down memory lane, it's back to Bobby's house of horrors for the next part of his challenge, and with no time to waste, he follows a red line on the floor even deeper into the maze. Somewhere else in the city, Gibson sets up Jill in a safe house, saying how he doesn't trust her after finding the woman's fingerprints all over the bear trap. She's worried for her safety, but he's convinced that there's nothing to be afraid of. Until exactly 5 seconds later, when a package from Hoffman shows up at the front door. At the same time, Rogers calls him about a small explosion at the garage, only for an even bigger explosion to immediately go off. And it's clear that there's more to this case than any of them bargained for. Playing the disc, it's a message from Hoffman straight to Gibson himself, and he wants to make a deal. Hand over Jill and the killings stop, or keep protecting her and the game goes on. Bobby makes his way through the building until he comes to a door with the message, redefine your priorities, noticing his every move is being watched by security cameras. Inside, the lights snap on to reveal a woman in a straitjacket with her body strapped to a chair, and a sinister looking string running straight down into her mouth. It's his publicist, Nina, and she's here to help us with Bobby's first real challenge. The tape explains that the theme for this trap is Speak No Evil, and when the timer starts, he'll have 1 minute to find the key. You want to know where that key is? It's attached to a fishing hook all the way down in Nina's stomach. And oh yeah, every noise they make accelerates the timer. Isn't that a fun little twist? Getting the key will set Nina free, but if the timer runs out, then these 4 metal spikes are gonna pierce straight through her neck. And now that they know the rules, it's time for the game to begin. Nina here immediately starts screaming at the top of her lungs as soon as the game starts, but Bobby quickly quiets her down, reminding her that they can't make too much noise. Of course, that only lasts until he starts pulling on the string, because it's kinda hard to keep quiet when a rusty metal hook is coming back up your esophagus. Using both hands to pull with all of his strength, he keeps yanking on that forbidden dental floss, finally getting it out and dropping her tonsils straight on her face. But by then, it's already too late. And before he can unlock the device, the countdown reaches 0, killing her off as the 4 spikes close around her neck. Okay, it looks like Jigsaw here is making him complete a series of challenges to save his employees. Now, he could keep trying to save them, but think about this. Bobby's ultimate goal is to save his wife, and every second that he wastes on another challenge just puts her at greater risk. So instead, he could go for the extreme negative karma option and start speedrunning these people to their deaths as fast as he can. Like for Nina here, he could just start yelling really loud as soon as the timer starts, causing him to fail the challenge. She dies, the door opens to the next room, and he moves on to save his wife with several extra minutes still in the bank. It's not pretty, but sometimes the only way to outsmart an insane mastermind like Jigsaw is to make decisions so stupidly brutal that even he couldn't even expect it. But alright, fine, maybe he wants to save her. Well, good luck, buddy, because like the junkyard, this is another one that's borderline impossible. For the key to get into Bobby's hand, he had to pull that hook through almost 1.5 feet of extremely delicate tissue, full of vital arteries, thousands of pain receptors, and with literal doors made of muscle blocking the paths at certain points. On top of all that, they could only make noises as loud as a whisper, or a maximum of 20 to 30 decibels. Now, in order for the trap to work, it uses these 4 microphones to pick up sound. We could try looking for a sharp object somewhere in the room and using it to cut the cables connecting the microphones. The problem is, we only have 60 seconds to get this done. Attacking the padlock itself could work, but it would have to be a good shot, because too much noise fails the challenge. So if that doesn't work, then the last thing that I would try
I'm ending my live stream. Actually, I'm gonna keep it. keep it going.